There's a gate that creaks like Grandpa's laugh, still leans just right when the wind walks past. I sit out back by the sycamore tree, where Mama hung the clothes to dry on me. The porch still sings when you step just so. Same old boards from years ago. If these hills could hold what they've seen, they'd sing you stories soft and clean. And I'm older now, but when I'm here, the silence sounds like someone near. Feels I still remember, golden as a late September sun that paints the roof with gold, hands that worked and hearts that hold. Maybe time just makes it clear the things we lose still feel so near. I close my eyes and I'm back there in the fields I still remember. Found my name carved in the old barn wall, next to hers and a little heart small. We were 12 and stars were low. We thought the world moved just that slow. You can't hold time, but you can see where it danced and whispered to me. Fields I still remember, like the voice of my old sender. Morning dew and wooden rails, letters lost in paper trails. Now I sing and let them go, like the creek that learned to flow. Not goodbye, just softer weather in the fields I still remember.
We used to ride till the gas ran dry, 2 cups of Joe and a borrowed sky, talking about dreams on the hood of my Ford. Didn't need much, just wanted more. Ain't no money, but we felt rich. Every kiss lit like a light switch. We got lost just chasing wind and found ourselves right back again. Good days ain't gone, they're just on hold, like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she sway, in a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming home. Found a pic from '09 in my drawer. We were barefoot dancing on the floor. No plans, just hands in a sunset slow. Didn't say love, but we both know maybe time don't treat us kind, but these memories still rewind. Every beat still hits just right, like your voice on a Friday night. Good days ain't gone, they just on hold, like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she sway, in a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming. coming home.
Sun creeping through the drive-through glass. You stood there with your half-full flask. Did a double take, yeah, me too. Guess this town still ain't that huge. You smiled like we were just old friends. I said, still take your coffee black with mint. You laughed like nothing ever broke. Said you still driving that beat-up oak. Coffee at the corner, heart's a little warmer. No, we didn't say too much, just enough to feel that hush. Ain't no flame, ain't no fight, just two folks getting on with life. Like coffee at the corner, that's all right. Grabbed your keys, said gotta run, but paused like maybe I was the one. That look said more than words could try. I just tipped my hat and said goodbye. Coffee at the corner, past don't need no order. A little nod, a little grin, we both knew we'd never win, but somehow it felt just fine to meet again and not rewind. Coffee at the corner one last time.
Footsteps fade on canyon stone, but the wind still hums a broken tone. What's forgotten by the men who leave still clings to roots beneath the eaves. Old screen door sings when no one knocks. Nails rust red on cedar blocks, though names have vanished off the mail. The dust recalls what silence veils. The dust remembers every sigh, even when
a 2-lane curve, left your town, didn't say a word. Gas tank low, the guild runs deep, your name's still burning under my teeth. Heard your brother took that job out west. You've been posting less, I've been drinking less. Your mama called, but I let it ring. What's she gonna say? I ain't already thinking. All the maps point me back to pain, but I keep driving like it'll wash away. I'm on this highway to blame, pushing past every sign with your name. Didn't fight, but we sure didn't stay. Now I'm stuck in the smoke of what we didn't say. Left love at a red light, never turned green. Now I'm chasing ghosts down I-17. Found your sweater in the backseat still. It don't smell like you, but it kinda will. Put on that playlist you used to play. Stay hit harder than yesterday. I ain't looking for a second chance, but if you called, I'd probably crash. I'm on this highway to blame, pushing past every sign with your name. Didn't fight, but we sure didn't stay. Now I'm stuck in the smoke of what we didn't say. Left love at a red light, never turned green. Now I'm chasing ghosts down I-17. Shake when I take that cross. This road don't bend back to you, but damn if I ain't trying to. I'm on this highway to blame, pushing past every sign with your name. Didn't fight, but we sure didn't stay. Now I'm stuck in the smoke of what we didn't say. Love died somewhere near mile 16. Now I'm just echoes on I-17.
Drove past the gate just yesterday. Grass grown tall where we used to play. Barn still leaning, fence still tame, but the field forgot my name. Used to run where the cornrows bend. Now wind don't even call me friend. Like soil that's washed but leaves a stain. That field forgot my name. Time don't warn you when it fades. It just lets the memories stray. What once was home now feels the same as the field that forgot my name. Stood there, still boots in the dust, but land don't hold what hearts won't trust. And silence ain't the one to blame. It's me, that field forgot my name. So if you ever leave too long, don't expect the ground to belong. It'll keep the sky, forget the flame, like the field that forgot your name.
Once it knew the lines I wore, every crease, each quiet war. But now it shivers, pulls away, turns its gaze to yesterday. I ask it plain, do you recall? But silence lives within the wall, not from fear nor cracked disgrace, just a mere losing face. Not all truths are meant to stay. Some reflections slip away. What looks bad ain't always grace. Some glass forgets the face. Maybe time is not to blame. Maybe change won't speak my name. But this still frame, this quiet space, holds no home for this old face. So I stand where light once fell, but what I was I cannot tell. No anger here, no need to chase, just a mirror and empty space.
Didn't mean to fade that slow. Words got sharp, I let them go. You were reaching through my storms. I was colder than your warmth. Now the mirror don't lie. I'm the one made you cry. But if love still lives in you, let me prove I see it true. I'm hard to hold, easy to break. Didn't see it till too late. But if you still got a space, I swear I'll earn my place. Ain't trying to rewrite the past, just asking for one chance to be the man who stays and learns to love with grace. You were right, I never heard. Talked too loud, missed every word. Took your silence as a sign. Now I'm wishing it was mine. I don't want a perfect ending, just a start that's worth defending. If your heart's still soft tonight, let me stand there in the light. I'm hard to hold, easy to break, but I'll fix what I forsake. Won't run when shadows come, won't hide behind what's numb. If you've still got a space, I'll show you change has weight. It ain't too late if you still got love for me to chase. Yeah. Oh.
Quiet stars light up the sky. Gentle breezes drifting by. Grasses sway in soft embrace. Nature's calm, a sacred place. Crickets hum a steady first sound a soothing song in this night where I belong. Peaceful night on open land, restful heart and steady hand. In this stillness, dreams take flight, held within the soft twilight. Shadows fade, the world is still. Calmness flows and time stands still. In this space, my soul can breathe, finding strength in quiet ease. So I'll stay beneath these skies, where the earth and silence rise. Peaceful night that calls me near, whispering all I hold dear. Peaceful night on open land, restful heart and steady hand. In this stillness, dreams take flight, held within the soft twilight.
Saw your name light up my screen. 2 months cleaning now this thing. Said you just wanna talk real quick. Well, darling, I ain't buying it. I know that tone, I know that game, rolling in like nothing's changed. But I ain't that same old fool. Gas up the truck, not the truth. I got scars that wear your name, but I ain't playing back that tape. 'Cause you can't sip sweet tea after burning down the porch. Can't ride back easy once you slam that door. You want my heart on layaway, but I cashed it out that day. Yeah, you miss the me I used to be, but I don't live there anymore. You showed up in your Sunday best, like you could clean up all the mess. But I'm not pouring one more glass for ghosts that never learn the past. I ain't mad, just done, that's all. Some stories end before the fall. No hate here, just peace and space. Go love someone you won't erase. 'Cause you can't sip sweet tea after burning down the porch.
Planks creak beneath my feet, where river bends and memories meet. Sunlight dances on water's face, a quiet, sacred kind of place. We'd race across with hearts so light, laugh till stars replace the night. That wooden bridge held all our dreams, more than just boards and nails, it seems. Wooden bridge over the little stream, holding fast to every dream. Though years have passed and time moves on, that place remains where we belong. Now I walk alone in twilight's glow, watching ripples softly flow. The bridge may age, but memories stay, a part of me that won't fade away. So here's to the bridge, warm and true, a piece of home I carry through, where laughter lived and silence spoke, in every step a gentle hope. Wooden bridge over the little stream, holding fast to every dream. Though years have passed and time moves on, that place remains where we belong. That place remains where we belong.
I drove by your place around 1:45, just me and that old truck and the ghost of you. A light was on like it always was, made me wonder if you still think of us. I wasn't drunk, just felt that pull like a song you skip, but it still feels full, didn't I? Just kept on slow like that gravel knew where not to go. Your dog barked once, then quiet down. Guess even he's used to me turning round. And I swear I saw your curtain twitch, or maybe just me dreaming that switch. You still leave the porch light on, even though I've been long gone, like a sign that says you could have stayed. But you know I don't work that way. You don't call, you don't reach out, but girl, you're still out in this town. And even with the curtains drawn, you still leave the porch light on. They say time's the thing that kills the ache, but mine just learned to hide and fake. I fixed my roof, I mowed my yard, still lose to you when I drop my guard. Saw your cousin at the Shell last week, she asked if I still lost sleep, I laughed and said not every night. She smiled like she knew I lied. I ain't mad, I ain't proud, just got used to talking out loud to no one in my beat up form, just passing by that light you ignore. You still leave the porch light on, even though I've been long gone, like a sign that says you could have stayed. But you know I don't work that way. You don't call, you don't reach out, but girl, you're still out in this town. And even with the curtains drawn, you still leave the porch light on.
Had a dream you were waiting on the porch in that old jean jacket, barefoot, smiling like you meant it. And I almost said it back then, but it fades like smoke in the morning light, the kind of peace that don't survive the night. I reach for you, but I just find an empty side. I woke up too late to say the things I should've. You were right there, but now I gotta live with what I never said. I kissed a ghost in my own bed, and it's too quiet in this place. I woke up too static of that old song we played automatic. Windows down, driving through the static. Now I can't drive past without panic. If dreams are the only time I see you, then let me sleep till I break through. You were here and now you're gone, but the echo's holding on. I woke up to hold you one more sunrise, to say I'm sorry with both eyes. Now I just keep falling through every dream that ends with you. There's no rewind, no escape. I woke up too
Got a bunk in Texas, paying rent by the week. Ain't much to look at, but the roof don't leak. Working nights on the docks, days just roll, but I still hear you laugh from 6 states below. You still run that old back road, bet Ma still hums that hymn she wrote. I know I left fast, didn't say much, but that don't mean I forgot us. Tell Ma I'm good, tell her not to cry. please tell Mom I'm good. And I'll be back come spring if the money stays. Heard you scored a tryout, made the second round. Don't let them tell you dreams ain't hometown bound. I keep a photo of us covered in grease right next to the one upon 83. I drink cheap coffee, smoke too much, still try to keep my Sundays hush. If you pass by her grave this week, tell her I still wear her cross when I sleep. Tell Mom I'm good even when it's rough. Tell her the boy she raised still tough enough. Got a line on a job that might stick real long, and some nights I still write those back row songs. Ain't kissed luck but I'm holding grace, still got my roots, just changed my place. Tell Mom I'm good and I'll call her next time I get paid.
Steps slowed down without a stone. No red light, no broken tone. Road was clear, the sky was wide. Still something shifted deep inside. Not a sound, not any clue, yet distance grew in what felt true. The path remained, the will did not. Something unnamed had tied the knot. Stopped at the line without a sign, where logic ends but hearts align. No reasons carved, no cause to find. Still feet obey what thoughts decline. Between the known and never tried lies a place where truths divide. This is where the quiet steers, past the map but close to tears. Words were near, yet none took flight. Held too long beneath the light. A glance became too much to bear, though no weight hung in the air. Nothing broke, but nothing grew. The kind of still that follows through. All was right until it bent, not from force but from intent. Stopped at the line without a sign. No thunder rolled, no warning sign, but some moments bend the track and never let you wander back. Not a fear and not a shame, just a hush without a name. This is where the silence meant more than all the time we spent. Not every wall is built with stone. Some are drawn when we're alone. Not every break is loud and clear. Some just pull and disappear. So here it stands, that wordless gate. Not too early, not too late. No farewell, no twist, no crime. Only the last sign.
Soft hammer-ons on G-string, plug with thumb and middle finger. Use lo-fi tape, warm tone. She worked the night shift, chevron all night. Flannel shirt, sleeves roll, smile just right. Had a jar of roses by the cashier light. Said these ain't for sale, just makes it feel nice. Paid for my coffee, stayed past my break, talking about whether her dog named Jake. That was all it took to slow me down. A little gas station piece in a fast-paced town. She never needed diamond rings, just cheap perfume and worn-out dreams. She gave me gas station roses, smell like fuel and hope and closeness. Wrapped them up in yesterday's news. Said this is all I got, but it's true. Now I pass that pump, every red light glowing. Still miss those gas station roses. I heard she left town packed in the dark, tired of fixing hearts in a broken park. But I kept one pedal in my glove box 10, faded red but it pulls me back in. She made $5 look like grace. Damn, she lit up that grimy place. She gave me gas station roses with that look like, boy, you know this. No fancy words, no need for showing, just truth in the way she was holding. Now I pass that pump, feel the ghost wind blowing. Still miss those gas station roses.
Crack of dawn, smoke from the stove, cold bare feet on the kitchen floor. Coffee cup, 2 chairs sit close, but only one gets used no more. Her voice still echoes in these walls. I hear it clear when the night falls. Some things fade but not her name, and I still feel her just the same. That light she left in the window pane still cuts right through a driving rain. When I feel lost or don't know why, I look up and there's Mama's light. Faded quilt, her old perfume, the porch still creaks like it used to do. I come back less, but every time I swear I feel her hand in mine. The clock ticks off, the house still breathes, and she's in every autumn breeze. The porch light hums, the floorboard sigh. She never left, she just changed skies. That light she left in the window pane still burns through all my grown-up pain. No matter where I lay at night, I dream beneath Mama's light.
past moves on. But love like hers, it don't get gone. Yeah, that light she left in the window pane outshines the dark, outlives the rain. When the world goes colder, life don't feel right, I find my way back by Mama's light.
I ain't talking about that night in June when you threw your phone across my room. This ain't one of those blame songs, babe. More like a laugh I had today. Pulled up to Mama's with a flat tire. You'd have said, told you them cheap ones expire. She gave me pie, told me I looked thin, then asked if I'd heard from you again. I said nah, but her those drive fine, right past that old stop sign, where she once said you never change. Well, hell, I ain't, but that ain't pain. So don't go thinking this is some sad tune. Ain't no teardrops in this saloon, just me and that flat tire fate, and Mama saying I look like Wade. You and me, we crashed real wild, 2 fireworks in a Walmart aisle. But I ain't mad, I just drive past, thinking damn, that girl had some sass. Still got that dent in my old front seat where your boot heel stomped on my retreat. Guess I kinda miss that reckless mouth, but I sure sleep good when the lights go out. Ran into Jake, he said you're doing fine. I said she's a storm, he better like rain time. Ain't bitter, nah, just grin like a fool who finally learned what not to win. So don't go thinking this is some sad tune. Ain't no teardrops in this saloon, just me and that flat tire fate, and Mama saying I look like Wade. You and me, we burn too fast, 2 broken jokes that didn't last. But I ain't mad, I just ride slow, playing back your echo in the radio.
The rails gave out beyond the bend, no signs to mark where tracks might end. But still I stayed, not lost, not late, just out of reach of time and fate. The ticket wore no printed word, no voice announced what might be heard. But something in the slowing wheels felt more like truth than what was real. This is the last stop without a name, no letters carved, no need for fame. Not where you win, not where you lose, just where you stop needing to choose. No platform lights, no waving hands, just ground that understands. You don't arrive, you just remain at the last stop without a name. Some search for signs to justify, some write to maps no longer lie. The peace is what the stillness brings, where names no longer mean a thing. I didn't ask and no one told, it wasn't bought, it wasn't sold, but something in me softly knew the place I stopped was always true. This is the last stop without a name, beyond the joy, beyond the blame. No need to tell the world I came. It's mine though no one else remains.
It wasn't locked, it wasn't stuck, just hung there heavy, out of luck. I passed it by 1,000 times, but it still breathed in broken rhymes. Not every end is loud or proud, some just fade into the crowd. But this one lingered like a ghost, a door that never played the host. You moved on and I stood still, both chasing things we couldn't feel. I left the porch, you left your coat, but the door never wrote the note. Some nights it creaks with distant wind, as if to ask, would you begin? But all I do is walk on past, afraid it means the hurt could last. So let it swing or let it stay. It's not the kind to go away. Some hearts heal, some just compose, like the door that never closed. By the bend in that old road, where the wildflowers slowly grow, there's a stone with cracks like veins, still waiting through the sun and rain. It watched the boots that never stayed, felt each footstep drift away. Time forgot its quiet post, but it held on the longest most.
Some love don't ride, don't shout or move. It just endures and tries to prove even stillness can be faded, like the stone that simply waited. Years rolled by, the fence fell down, birdsong changed its morning sound, but no goodbye was ever stated, so the stone just waited. You won't see pain carved on its face, but it stood firm in that place. Some hearts don't get celebrated, they just wait, like that stone waited.
Gate don't creak the way it did. The gravel path has weeds that hid, but every dusk that amber flame still waits, though no one calls her name. A coat still hangs behind the door, keys untouched on silent floor. No knock, no step, just quiet long. Still she leaves that porch light on. Not for hope that rides the train, not for voices lost in rain, but for the love too deep to calm, burns the porch light, still left on. Some wait not to be found again, but to remember who they've been. And some lights shine, not to guide, but just to prove they've not yet died. So if you pass that sleeping town and see a glow that won't go down, no, it's not for those long gone. It's just a porch
There's space across from me where your smile used to be. Folks are said the same old way, but silence fills the break of day. Steam once danced above the plate. Now it cools while I just wait. Your seat stays pulled, the napkin pressed, as if you join me like the rest. The empty chair by the table holds more weight than I'm able. Wooden grain, still and bare, but your absence lingers there. The pain reflects a faded hue where morning light once shone on you. The creak it makes when touched too fast still echoes moments that have passed. I don't speak your name out loud, but in my thoughts you're never bound. Each meal I serve, each glass I raise, still turns back to those old days. The empty chair by the table, more than wood, more than label. It holds your shape, your quiet grace, in every breath of this small place. So I sit and sometimes stare at that still and silent chair. Not to grieve, just to recall that you once sat there through it all.
I had a talk with the mirror today. Didn't lie, but I looked away. Somewhere in the silence I heard all the words I never said, they burned. Didn't mean to let you slip, didn't think I'd ever miss me like this. This a letter I never sent to the kid I used to be. All the nights I played pretend, trying to be what they wanna see. I was drowning in the crowd with a smile they couldn't see through. If you read this now, hope you know I still need you. Got dreams with dust on their backs, boxes taped in rooms I never unpacked. Some love I gave too fast, some I never gave back. Don't gotta fix it all tonight, just learn to breathe and call it fight. If tomorrow don't show, at least I try, at least I wrote. This a letter I never sent, but I whisper it when I break. Ain't no shame in what I've been, some of us learn late. I was walking around this world like I didn't deserve to be here, but I wrote it down. Now I'm trying not to disappear.
Found your old cane pole leaning on the shed wall. Handle cracked, the line all free, but I took it out anyway. Fog rolled off the water slow. Felt your hand and how I throw. You'd say some patience bites best. Guess you're still right, I must confess. Oh, cane pole, quiet morn. You're still here though you've been gone. That bobber's still just like you taught. Waiting calm night, losing thought. The river don't say much these days, but I hear your voice in every wave. Old cane pole, more than wood and string. Crickets chirping, coffee cold, boots soaked through in a muddy hole. Couldn't catch nothing but a breeze. Still that peace brought me to my knees. Oh, cane pole, steady hand, like your words, they still stand. I don't fish to catch no prize, just to feel you by my side. Ain't no shrine, ain't no stone, but out here I'm not alone. Old cane pole, that's how I hold on.
You left the light on, but not for me. Just a half-drunken bottle and a burned-out dream. Your coat's still hanging like you'd be back soon, but it's July now, and I still smell your perfume. I said too little, you said too much. Words got sharp when we lost that touch. Now this bed's just a line down the wall. You slept on your side and I sleep on the floor. I tried to hold the fight, bite my tongue till it bled, but you packed your peace and left me with regret. Now I'm talking to the ghost in your flannel shirt, hurting in places I know could hurt. Every I love you sounds like a lie when you said goodbye with your eyes that night. Left with the echo, no slam, no door, just silence louder than it's ever been before. If leaving was easy, why is breathing so hard? Guess breaking was quiet, but it shattered my heart. Ain't no voicemail, just a static tone. Your name still flashes, but it ain't your phone. I reach for your hand out of midnight habit, still call your name like I forgot what happened. All these scars don't show, but they scream in me. A love like fire don't die quietly. Now I'm talking to the ghost in your flannel shirt, hurting in places I know could hurt. Every I love you sounds like a lie when you said goodbye with your eyes that night. Left with the echo, no slam, no door, just silence louder than it's ever been before. If leaving was easy, why is breathing so hard? Guess breaking was quiet, but it shattered my heart. like the night in the mirror, but it only shows a man getting clear of what he lost and why she ran. Not enough love, too much of a man. Now I'm talking to the ghost in your flannel shirt, still sleep in pain where the memories lurk. Every I'm sorry got stuck in my chest. Now I'm haunted by the words I never said. Left with the echo, no bang, no storm, just a slow burn ache I can't reform. If you ever come back, I won't ask why, 'cause some goodbyes never say goodbye.
Your name in roadside dust, right where the silence learns to rust. No stamps, no lines, just words I bled, letters the wind never read. Tucked in my coat, a wrinkled page, folded between love and rage. I meant to send it, then I fled. Another truth left unsaid. Letters the wind never read, carried by time. Too soon, but it hums an old familiar tune. If you ever feel what I once played, know it's in the words the wind never read. Letters the wind never read, written in blue,
Old roads curve like questions left. Tires never turn, but dreams still slept. Clouds don't speak, but they recall hands once raised that dare to fall. Windows glare with no regret.
the past had not been met. There's a weight in spaces bare, meaning built from vacant air. Stillness of the unseen sings louder than the truth. What we feel but never name outlives forgotten youth. It holds us where we're weakest. It lifts us when we lean. No sound, no light, no reason. Just the stillness of the unseen. Some things aren't meant to surface, some truths just stay in dust. But somehow through the silence, they still remember us. Stillness of the unseen, in every glance that fades, it carves us into silence and speaks in different ways. If hearts were ever written, it's somewhere in between, the hush behind each moment, the stillness of the unseen. Ran for miles with hunger strong, cut through stone, sang freedom song. But round the bend it lost its track, a river turning back. Touched the plains, kissed mountain's edge, carried dreams on water's pledge. And still it found the same old track, that river circling back. Not all journeys end in blue, some just lead you back to truth. It carved escape in every crack, but came home like a heart attack. Tried to leave, but the earth knew where the deepest part ran through. Time don't warn and maps don't track the river that loops back. So if you feel you're moving on and all your pain is nearly gone, look down and see the winding track. You might just circle back.
dance in northern sky. Now you just nod, avoid goodbyes, still close enough to trace your face, but miles apart in empty space. The room is full, but breath feels thin, like stories trapped beneath the skin. You speak in looks, I answer none, like twilight long after the sun. There's noise in towns and quiet in bars, but the loudest sound is where you are. No thunder crash, no slam shut cars, just silence between the stars. Not every inn has doors or clocks. Some drift like dust between the rocks, and hearts don't break with roars or scars. They hush beneath the stars. So if we fade, don't call it far. We're just still here, whoever we are. Not lost, not whole, just who we are. In the silence between the stars, the silence between the stars.